Amtrak has access to CSX and Norfolk Southern freight rail lines along the Gulf Coast, and is once again urging federal officials to expedite a decision that would allow passenger service to resume between Mobile and New Orleans within 6 months. The latest filings to the U.S. Surface Transportation Board, which will determine whether Amtrak can operate a twice-daily service between the two cities, illustrate Amtrak's push to operate the service by New Year's Day. According to a filing on Tuesday, Amtrak views the restoration of passenger rail between the two cities, with 4 stops in cities along Mississippi's Gulf Coast, as an important piece of a national vision to make intercity passenger rail services a more vital part of the nation's transportation system, offering connections between heavily populated corridors across America while also alleviating, worsening congestion on highways and service reductions in the aviation system, and also encouraging use of a more sustainable, energy-efficient, and environmentally friendly means of travel than other modes. The residents of the Gulf Coast have already waited many years to have their passenger rail service restored such that this vision can become a reality, the filing reads. Amtrak's push for an expedited decision also came with support from CSX that allows Amtrak access to their property and personnel. Amtrak wanted access to the CSX line so they could, in part, conduct a survey for an interim layover track in Mobile. In addition, the passenger rail operator wants to undertake repairs to stations in Bay St. Louis, Gulfport, Biloxi, Pascagoula and Mobile. Andy Daly, Senior Director of Passenger Operations with CSX, in a letter dated June 30, granted Amtrak access to their properties and resources to complete activities in preparation for the possible commencement of new passenger service on the Gulf Coast. The freight rail operator requested Amtrak to provide specific details as to the precise dates on when actual work will occur to the train stations to ensure there is no unnecessary delay to our freight customers. Amtrak also said that Norfolk Southern, in a May 17 letter from its attorney, stated that the passenger rail service over their lines in New Orleans would fully facilitate Amtrak's access to the safety and operational information the agency seeks. Norfolk Southern, according to attorney William Mullins, utilizes a roughly 3-mile footprint of the Gulf Coast line within New Orleans. The majority of the line is utilized by CSX. But in a letter written on Friday by attorneys for both CSX and Norfolk Southern, the two freight operators reiterated their interest in having a rail capacity study completed to determine what infrastructure is required to support adding passenger trains to the Gulf Coast corridor without unreasonably degrading freight service.